Is Huawei's new watch fit the most affordable and best value for money fitness tracker that you can get out there right now? Well, if you're interested, stick around to find out. Hey guys, it's me Amanda and welcome back to my channel. If you're finding me for the first time, welcome. I am an entrepreneur and a lover of sports. Today is going to be a very exciting video because it is a tech video and I've been wanting to do this for some time now, but I just really wanted to try out this particular product. Full disclosure, when I first read about this product, I was like, I don't need it. I have some of the best sports watches that I already use on a daily basis. But when I actually received the product, I tried it out, I flipped. I flipped because then I started to really like it. So then it became one of those things where now I'm excited to share it with you, and I'm hoping that you take this review into consideration because I've tried it thoroughly and this is what I have to say. But before we get to that, dun 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 dun, the Huawei Watch Fit is the newest wearable that they have, or one of the newest wearables that they have out in the market today. And if you look at it, first impressions obviously is that it looks like the Apple Watch, but in terms of price point, it retails for much less. Specifically, $4,990. Now that is a steal compared to the lowest Apple Watch that you can get in the market today, so that's worlds apart. And not only that, it has a lot of really cool features that I want to go through one by one. Some of the features that I really like about the Huawei Watch Fit obviously are the sport modes. It has 96 sport modes and 11 professional sport modes, and that's already a lot for $4,990. That's what I'm saying. It has nearly as much sport modes as the GT2e, but it's not like you do all of those every day anyway. It's a very good watch to consider if you already like sports, or you're trying to get into sports, or you're trying to maintain your active lifestyle. Now, one of the things that this watch has that some of the other fitness watches don't have out there is the animated workout series. The animated workout series is there to really demonstrate, and you can just look at your watch and it's basically watching a YouTube video or a workout video on your phone, and it's demonstrating how to do those movements with a proper form. Now, if that isn't such a big deal to you, this watch also has an amazing battery life at 10 days. Now, it isn't like the GT2e, which has a 2-week battery life, but 10 days is already a lot. But of course, if you're using GPS a lot, like what I do, then it's cut down to about 7 days, which still isn't that big of a deal because this watch has a fast charging feature. And when I mean fast, it's super fast. There have been days where I wanted to go out and I forgot to charge my watch. It's at 3%, and then I go charge it for about 5 minutes and it's already up to like 50 or 60%, which is more than enough for the amount of bike riding that I do outdoors, or the amount of running that I do outdoors. It's super good when it comes to charging. However, the game changer for me, and the reason why I wanted a sports watch to begin with, is to really track recovery. What I mean about recovery is when I work out and I go really intense, how long do I have to rest before I can work out again? With the GT2e, I get that, but here's a little secret and a little confession that I never got to share with you. This watch is a lot heavier than the 21 grams of the Watch Fit. The Watch Fit at 21 grams, it feels like it's not even there. And it's a big deal for me, especially when I go to bed at night. With the upgraded True Sleep feature of the Watch Fit, I am sleeping as if the watch isn't even there. It's super comfortable, and I'm telling you, worlds apart from the GT2e. Now, is this watch uncomfortable? No, it isn't. But every time I put it on, I feel like it's workout mode. It's like I have to go, I have to run, I have to do all of these things. It's just a psychological thing that happens to me, like a switch that turns on when I put this watch on. But when I'm wearing this watch, it's like it's not even there. So it's a very subtle way to carry on your daily activities without even thinking, ooh, I have a watch on or I have a fitness tracker on. For me, because of that, it's a lot less pressure. Because it's lightweight, you don't even feel pressure that you need to work out or do anything. The design itself makes it very accessible for those who don't even really want to work out to just wear a watch that offers that option. If you don't like working out, it has other features such as the heart rate monitor, which is very important. It vibrates if your heart rate is way below or way above normal. It also has the SpO2, which is oxygen saturation, and that really comes in handy sorry to say, but if you have COVID and your oxygen saturation drops, it should be able to vibrate and give you an alarm on that. But on regular days, or for those who are very interested in keeping up with their fitness, oxygen saturation monitoring is very critical as well. But as mentioned, True Sleep also allows you to figure out whether or not you're getting enough rest on a nightly basis, whether or not you're working out. If you're stressed out, you want to get enough rest. It has the stress monitoring, which is 24 hours, and it allows you to figure out whether it's time to work out, do some breathing exercises, or just relax for a little bit. This watch also can be compared to an assistant in that it allows you to get notifications right on your wrist, of course, with a Bluetooth feature. So you have to have that on. But for me, the assistant is not that big of a deal. It's really the GPS and being able to monitor my outdoor activities. The GPS is not to help you find your way when you get lost. It's really more of an ability to track where it is. Like if you're cycling and you're going, let's say, to MOA or to Antipolo, which I did pretty recently, I'm able to see it on the Huawei Health app, and I see how many calories I burned. I can see the speed, I can see my charts and the different details during my bike ride, and it maps it out. So I think that's very useful if you like outdoors activity. So now I'm gonna talk about the cons of the Huawei Watch Fit. It's not that big of a deal, guys, if you're not that into working out yet, but this Watch Fit does not have third-party apps, or it doesn't connect to other apps that you might use, let's say for running, which is Strava, or for biking. If you're just starting out, like I said, it has already the animations there. It has 96 workout modes, 11 professional modes. So it's enough to get started. Actually, it's more than enough to get started. You could even use the Huawei Health app itself to be able to track your routes or be able to see more detailed information about sleep, your heart rate, and your different zones. And that's enough. But for someone like myself or other athletes who are way more technical and they like sharing their data, there are third-party apps called Strava, there's Komoot, there's all of these different things that you can use to share information, and Huawei does not quite allow you to do that. But if that's not a big deal to you, then this watch will not have any other con. Like, that's about it. The design is amazing. As I said, the comfort is the biggest selling point for me. I mean, yes, the design, it looks really cool and it looks sleek. If you're into having the big displays, this is a 1.64-inch display, which is huge. You can see all the features and all the data that you need in one go. It's great. For the amount that you're paying, $4,990, I think it is already a steal. For me personally, I think that the Huawei Watch Fit sits right in between the GT series and, of course, like the Band series. Right now, they released also a Band 4 Pro, and that has an even more powerful GPS feature, but we'll get to that later. And of course, the Band series, as you know, it's a way more affordable version. The Watch Fit is in between, and then you have the GT series. What I'm really looking forward to, and I don't want to be preempting anything, is the GT2 Pro, which has the skiing, snowboarding, and the golfing feature, which I do, and I really can't wait for that. But that will be another video for another time. By the way, if you guys are wondering what the main difference is between using a fitness tracker with GPS and without GPS, well, let me explain. If you're using a fitness tracker with GPS, it really measures the distance and the speed using the satellite. So it's a lot more technical because the satellite can see you and it can measure where you're going. So if you're doing a loop via cycling, or if you're doing a run or a walk and you want to measure the loop and see the distance and the route, then the GPS feature is perfect for that. But then if you're not using the GPS, it basically calculates your distance based on approximation of how many steps you're taking. So the distance is based on the vibration, which, you know, is fine if you're very simple about your goals and you just kind of want to get this done, number of steps per day. It's absolutely fine. In fact, that's a great way to start. Number of steps per day is a great way to start. But when you're trying to get more technical and you're wanting to get more information, then you go with a GPS. So if you're using a fitness tracker without GPS, then it's not really using satellite technology to give you the information. Therefore, it will come at a lower price point when you're shopping around for which fitness tracker to buy. So guys, enough talk. It's time to do what this watch does best and what I do best. Let's go work out.
We go through both, same as
All right, guys, I just finished my workout straight from the watch. I'm already breaking a sweat and it's such a good workout for me already. If you want to get the watch for yourself at 500 off, I forgot to mention, it is on discount at the Huawei store. The link is down below, so go click that and check out other discounts and freebies on that link. All right, that wraps it up. Thank you so much for watching my video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked this video or if you found the content very useful for your search for fitness trackers. But if you didn't like it, then feel free to give it a thumbs down. However, you gotta comment down below on how I can give you better experiences when you watch my videos, all right? It's very valuable to me and I will read all of it. But make sure all of you guys subscribe to my channel. I wanna shout out, of course, to Bea Beyond Blessed, who gave me a really good reason why she deserved the Puma Zone XT metal shoes, but that's only the first giveaway, guys. I'm gonna be doing a lot, so make sure you're subscribed to this channel and of course, my Instagram page, Amanda Fernandez 10. All right, I don't wanna waste any more of your time, guys, but thank you so much for watching and I will see you in my next video. Bye!